Welcome to Talmudic Treasures. Today we're learning Chagigah, page 3, which introduces us to a special mitzvah called Hakel. Only once in 7 years, people would go to the Beit HaMikdash and hear the king read certain sections from the book of Devarim and the book of Deuteronomy. Who was obligated to go? The Torah tells us, Anashim v'nashim ataf, men, women, and even small children. On this here the Talmud wonders. It makes sense why men and women should go, because they'll be able to go, they'll be able to understand everything, they'll be able to learn, they'll be able to listen. But what is the significance of bringing even small children? So in this, the Talmud says, it's in order to be able to give reward for the parents that bring them. And on this, the Arizal actually tells us that since everyone is going, or at least the adults are going, it would be pretty hard to be able to find babysitting for your little children. And therefore, you would almost have to bring them regardless. And this is actually the reason why we see that you're getting reward for something that you would maybe have had to have done anyway. Tosfot over here tells us a very important message. Tosfot says that based on this, we can rely Lohavi Katanim Lebeis Achnesas, that we should bring little children to synagogue. Now, certainly there are certain synagogues that are very, very careful to make sure that rapport is kept and that there isn't a lot of noise and talking that's going on during services. And because of this, one could imagine if a person would bring their little children, maybe it's better not to do so. But if we think about going back to Hakel, they brought little children. I would imagine that those small infant children were not necessarily silent and quiet the entire time. Nonetheless, the Torah still considers it to be of value for them to attend. Now, although, again, I'm not saying that children should be talking in synagogue, however, we have to recognize the tremendous value in children attending services. If you, the adult, goes, but you leave your children behind, perhaps you're sending the wrong message. And that message is that Judaism and spirituality is only for the people who are older. But when people are young, the Torah is not for them. Davening is not for them. Synagogue is not for them. Instead, they should feel a deep connection to Torah. They should feel a deep connection to be able to attend synagogue services even at a very young age.